So, what's up sa inyo lahat? It's Musical Benz here again for another video. So, it's been a while nung huli nating experiment, which is yung Boolean equation na kailangan nating i-simplify, yung experiment number 9. So, ngayon, dadako na tayo sa panibago nating topic, which is yung experiment number 10, the multivibrators and SR flip-flop. I-discuss natin dito kung ano nga ba yung SR flip-flop and yung gagawin natin experiment. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go! The set-reset flip-flop is commonly known as the SR flip-flop. The two output states are meant to be complementary. The term set and reset may be thought of as set to 1 and reset to 0. Notice that the circuit is actually symmetrical. The input labels may be interchanged as long as the output labels are also interchanged. This SR flip-flop has only two valid inputs, 0, 1 and 1, 0. When both inputs are 0, the output is unaffected. This means that there will be no change in the output. On the other hand, when both inputs are 1, the output is indeterminate or unpredictable. To make this a simple memory device, a clock or gate input may be added as shown. In this case, the outputs will change state when the gate input is high. If a new set of valid signals is fed to the inputs, no change will occur in the output if the gate input is low. However, as soon as the gate signal goes high, the output change to reflect the condition of the inputs. So, para sa ating first diagram, kinakailangan natin ng apat na NAND gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ayan, pwesta na natin yung dito, yung apat nating NAND gate. Ayan. Ngayon, kailangan naman natin is yung ating switch na dalawa, yung D1 and yung D2 natin. Ayan. And after nyan is yung ating in1 to in4 na output. Pwesta na din natin yung dito, yan, dito, dito, dito. Ngayon naman, kailangan na lang natin is i-connect sila isa-isa. Itong switch 1 natin is connected to dito sa NAND gate natin na una, then itong switch 2 dito sa NAND gate 3. Then itong in 2 and in 1 is nakakonect sa switch 1 and switch 2. Ayan, ngayon nakakonect na. Ngayon, i-connect naman natin tong NAND gate na 1 dito sa unang input ng NAND gate 2 and 4. Ito dito. Then maglalagay tayo ng node para mas madali nating makita yung switch natin, yung connection ng switch natin. Ito, natin ulit. Ayan. The next is connect na natin tong output. So, ayan. Ayan na yung first diagram natin. Kung makikita nyo, ayan. Ayan yung first diagram natin. So, ngayon is sasagutan na natin yung ating truth table. So, as you can see, dito sa D1 and D2 natin is naka-low dapat parehas. So, yung in1 and in2 natin is naka-low. Then, yung in3 is naka-high. Then, in4 is naka-low. So, try naman natin na yung D1 is naka-low. Then, yung D2 is high. So, as you can see, the in1 natin is naka-0 or low. Then, yung in2 naka-high. In3 low and in4 is naka-high. The next is yung D1 naman yung naka-high, then yung dito natin is naka-low. So, yan. As you can see, the in1 is high, in 2 is 0, in 3 is naka-high, then in 4 is naka-low. Then kapag tinry naman natin na yung D1 and D2 natin is parehas na naka-high, ayan yung magiging result nya. Yung in 1 to in 4 natin is naka-high lahat. So para sa ating susunod na diagram is maglalagay naman tayo ng D3 or yung clock natin dito sa gitna. So ito, tatanggalin muna natin tong switches na to or yung connection na to. So yan. Then magdadagdag tayo ng panibagong switch. Yan. Then connect natin yung switch na to dito saka dito. Yan. Tapos maglalagay tayo ng in 5 natin dito sa ating clock. Itong light natin is lalagay na natin dito para hindi masyadong magulo sa connection. Ayan. So ayan na yung pangalawang diagram natin. So, kung makikita nyo dito sa diagram natin, ay sa truth table natin, is kapag yung D3 natin, which is itong nasa gitna, is naka 0, then yung D1 and D2 natin is naka input na low, then yung ang magiging high lang natin is yung in 4. Then next naman is kapag tinry naman natin na naka-high yung D3 natin, then yung D1 and D2 natin is naka-low. Ang in 1 and in 2 natin is naka-low. Then yung in 3 natin is naka-low. In 4 is naka-high. So next is 0, 1 naman. D1 and D2 is naka 0, 1. 0 and then ito naka 1. So, mapapansin nyo yung in 1 natin is naka 0. Then in 2 is naka high. In 3, naka 0. And in 4 is naka high. Paano naman kapag naka high yung clock natin or yung D3 natin? So, as you can see, the in 1 and in 2, in 1 natin is 0, in 2 is 1, and in 3 natin is 0, and in 4 is naka high din. Then i-try naman natin na 1 and 0. So as you can see, the in 1 is high, then in 2 is 0, in 3 is high, in 3 is low, and in 4 is high. Pero kapag ginawa naman natin siyang yung D3 natin or yung clock is naka-high, yung magiging in 1 natin is naka-high, in 2 naka-low, in 3 natin is naka 1, then yung in 4 is naka low. So pag tinry naman natin na naka high yung D1 and D2 natin, ng naka low power yung D3 natin, yung in 1 and in 2 natin is naka high, in 3 is naka high, then yung in 4 is naka low. Then try naman natin na naka high yung D3 natin. So as you can see, all the inputs or all the outputs or the lights will become high.
So, I hope you learned something from this video. So, kita-kita ulit tayo sa ating next na experiment. Stay safe and healthy and God bless. Peace!